Oh yeah, that would be definitely interesting.
I mean, these guys are friends, so I feel like they're not going to do that to each other.
Oh, and they've started with Boots in Lane's house.
They did in fact go for the easy early play.
Yeah, that
and
was
they're
definitely
splitting up
planned.
already. Was that
Did one of... Yeah, sorry.
like Crystal
Did one of them...
Eastern?
Yeah, I know there's one pendant in the Light World. I don't know on which dungeon it was.
I think the pen was up at Hera. Oh my god, look at that first bomb drop. Or that first tree pull. 4 bombs.
And that's awesome.
JP's having some trouble trying to farm, getting harassed by guards. Uncle gives a piece of heart. I wonder if Rambler knows there's something here, or if he's just scouting it out of habit before he gets to the village.
Looks like he just guarded it. There was nothing interesting. And JP finally got
really.
his 2 bombs.
Oh.
It was bad luck. Because you normally have like 25% chance of not having any bomb. You have a 75% chance of having at least 1 bomb when you get there. Because there's 2 bushes.
That is how probability works, even if I'm bad at it.
And yeah, and we just... Oh, shovel and library. Did one of them plan it there and then something else at the date spot? And JP is going right for it.
That would be a lot of work. He does seem to know something's up.
Oh yeah.
I do like the 50 rupees that came in Sanctuary. That's always nice. So you always are going to have money for Bottle Vendor. JP's back on this screen again. Oh, that was not worth.
No, not worth at all. Just a bit of lost time from that, actually.
Okay, there we go. 2 bomb drops for JP there. 25% chance of getting that, because you have to win a 50-50 and a 50-50. But
yeah. And Rambler just found some more bombs in the triple by the Lumberjack. So he's already at 8.
Man, I'm so jealous of the tree pull those guys have. Like, come on. Why don't I get that in every race?
Ah, yeah, I never get that. Now let's see how stacked will Kakariko be.
Rambler, that's not a tree you can bonk into for a prize. Well, your prize is you stop moving for 70 frames, but you don't want that.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the silver arrows were in the chicken hut.
Okay, and Moon Pearl in the Thieves drop down, so we're pretty stacked so far.
That's pretty stacked and pretty good offensive power when they have the bow.
I'm a little concerned about JP's money. I'm happy for his fire rod, but I'm worried he's not going to be able to get anything from Bottle Vendor at this rate.
Oh yeah, but you know, one thing he might do is go back in the well a couple more times. I think with the Blind's Hut money, he would be quite near the needed money.
Yeah, 1 more trip to Blind's Hut and he'll be good. I think we got Berna in the well as well.
Oh, never mind money. They've got 300 head Blind's Hut. With the sword and the power gloves. So very
nice, very nice.
Very nice start for these hunters.
And heart containers to boot. This is like really generous at the start. Not just with items, but 5 hearts, 6 hearts before they're out of CAC is plenty.
Especially since they only need to find Hammer or the Titan's Myths for Dark World access right now, so they like hide beside it. Or maybe the Cape and Lamp.
Yeah, I hope it's not Cape and Lamp.
Oh, I hope it is. I like Cape and Lamp.
Wow! No.
And already the blue mail on the Battle Vendor. So, would not have been so much of a lost opportunity for item if JP didn't get the money, but it's good to defend yourself.
Yeah, JP doesn't need blue mail, but He's also very happy to have it, I'm sure.
Now let's see where they are going to go next. They could always sequence breed Death Fountain with their gloves, but they don't have lamp. I don't know, JP, you didn't kill any enemies yet, so don't repel.
Come on, JP, you gotta kill something.
Or they could do more classic stuff like Minimal Down Cave and the South Shore of Hyrule.
Probably do that? Okay, so I feel like despite his bomb farming stuff, JP came out maybe slightly ahead on. No, he's still got to do a couple things. Rambler has a slight time edge, partly because Rambler's not going to have to double back to the Haunted Grove for that shovel spot.
Yeah, that's just gonna be on his way, and it's actually faster to go from shovel spot to the dam directly without 7 quitting. But I think JP is now. Oh yeah, he's doing the bunk rocks. And
yeah,
then
shoutouts to that swag shovel dash.
Yeah. And I guess JP will also dive in the tomb to get into the back part of the sewers.
Oh yeah, it's good that he could do that right now.
What are you doing, NYRambler? Please. It would have been faster to not save and quit.
So that's what, 5 seconds lost there? So
yeah,
that's basically GG.
GG, yeah, already.
Okay. Back of escape. JP, yeah, there you go. Go south. Go south. Oh, baby, we got a small key.
Oh, the small key and the
Show
map.
me some dark rooms.
Oh, yeah, he's going for it.
Show me some dark rooms.
Let's go. Nope. Where is he going?
Oh,
he's farming.
What's he? Oh, he needs magic for the fire rod.
Oh, okay, yeah, he wants to use the fire rod, yeah.
Yeah. Problem, and he's just going to go for it. The problem is he was dashing through those rats, which gives you no prize back.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The one drawback of having boots. You don't get item drops.
Well, look, Rambler's going to get full magic.
Yeah, look at that full magic on the Moldoms.
Well, looks like JP got his key from the rat, so that's the hard part that you really want fire rod for. Ooh.
Bow.
And a single arrow to go with it.
Yeah, that will allow him to use the bow. Oh wait, we're not in a headphone mode. Yeah, because just in case you don't understand, it's just that in the headphone mode you need to find the single arrow. Well, you need to buy it for 80 rupees in some shop to be able to use the bow. But this isn't a headphone. He didn't need that arrow. It was just fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. JP got a heart container, so not super useful.
A hood shot in the ice hot cave. That's awesome.
What is going on here? Items. Items is what's going on. Sometimes the game is randomized and many items appear.
Yeah. And look, the play for Death Mountain is really interesting right now. Because you can go to the east side already. Even if you don't have the lamp or the flute.
Yeah, but you could just go beat Eastern.
Oh yeah, he has the bow. Yeah, he could beat Eastern as well. And with the fire hood, the dark rooms are not even intimidating anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what they're going to do. Oops, JP, you threw the bomb the wrong way.
Oh no, there we go. Hey, JP got a full magic in the exact same spot. Very nice.
From the exact same minimal dome.
I do like the bomb strats.
Yeah, it definitely went faster with this bomb. So JP also got his arrow. I guess he's also going to get his hook shot shortly.
Yeah, and Rambler's doing that dark room as well. Going to get his heart container from Dark Cross.
Ambler didn't do my favorite glitch in this game, but maybe JP will do it. I love it when. Yeah, thank you for asking that. It's when you boots, when you use the boots to water, when you go out of Ice Hot Cave and you dash right beside the hole. But he's not going for it.
That's why we give early boots to the runners, right? Is just so that they can do that water walk?
Yeah, it does. Just because they have an opportunity to do my favorite glitch. They don't always listen. And there's a pretty big divergence here. Ambler is going to go all the way down to Zelda's chest. He knows there are 3 items in this part, so it's quite a good play. And JP is just going to at least do Sahasrara's back home and maybe Eastern at the same time.
I don't know. I don't know why you'd put off Eastern here.
Yeah, it's
unless
definitely
you
good.
Really wanted the lamp or something. It's not like Eastern's going to get faster with the sword later.
Mm-hmm. And you already have the fire horde as well. So, you know, even if the home with the green guys messes you up, well, it cannot mess you up because you can light yourself. So far, Ambler is going at its last chest and nothing good so far. This place.
Maybe we'll just get Hammer here. That'd be nice. No, game. When I say that, you're supposed to put Hammer in the next chest. It's like the game's not even listening to me.
Yeah, I don't think you have control anymore. But Ambler with his like 2 or 3 more hearts is going for the same play that JP is in the middle of.
I'm so glad JP remembered he had the hook shot there so he could take the fast route to get the map.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a vanilla map.
Yeah. Come on. Was it planted there?
Probably by the randomizer.
I think everything vanilla was planted there. Every head hoopy.
Here's a question. If you know that you can beat Eastern, and then you're expecting to save and quit out of the region afterwards, is it faster to do Eastern and then Saha, or Saha then Eastern?
I think it's faster to do Eastern and Saha, but I never timed it. But that's what I do.
I've never timed it either, but it's, it takes a while to get out of the Saha pit.
Yeah. It's all those winding stairways and all these things. Well, you can just dash right, lift the thing, the rock. You spin speed all the way up to Eastern. Then, after Eastern, going to Saha is like 10 seconds. Well, maybe more, a little bit more, but...
Yeah, and, normally when you're doing this area, you check Saha first, hoping you get the stuff you need to beat Eastern, but when you got Bow already, doesn't matter.
Yeah. And when you have the flute, now it's official that's faster to do Eastern first.
Oh yeah, because you're already over there. Alright, JP beat the Dark Room. Nice work. That's what I like to not be able to see. Oh, JP, you're scaring me.
And another heart container, yeah. The game is very generous.
That's actually a heart container you're happy to see when you get beaten up that badly in the big key room.
Yeah. I'm just a bit surprised that 15 minutes in, we almost have a full row of hearts. For both people.
Yeah, Rambler's got it already, and JP will get there soon enough. He might decide to go do escape right after he's done here in Eastern.
Going by that, there's not much checks left in the High-Ho Light world. So that pretty much means that lamp or flute is an exploitation.
Or hammer.
Or hammer, yeah.
Or gloves.
I'm curious to see what's on Death Mountain.
Yeah, I hope we do get lamp or flute next. So that Death Mountain's the intended, because it kind of sucks to have all the Dark World open up while you've still got Death Mountain open. It's like, oh god, where do I go? What do I pick? Something's going to be wrong.
And just a compass, so Eastern Palace was also empty except for health and bombs and some useless stuff.
It had a crystal.
Oh yeah, crystals are good. I like crystals.
Alright, Rambler in back of Eastern now. Got dinged by a Popo there. Good thing we have a lot of health.
And JP is going to do... I don't think he did Uncle yet either.
No.
Uncle plus... Hey, I like this dash. It's the first time I see it.
Yeah, you never get sword, or at least my routing never gives me sword and boots when I go to Uncle, so I never get to set that up.
Oh yeah,
I've never even thought about that.
I'm definitely stealing that. Sorry, JP. I like to steal stuff from people I watch.
No, Ninban, everything you do in a race has to be your own tech. If you didn't figure it out yourself, you're not allowed to walk out of doors in this game.
Oh my god. I'm not allowed to align doors correctly.
And that one actually does matter quite a bit.
So I think overall NYRambler just did most of the GP right now because he's already done the dungeon part of Harrow. Where is he going next?
Is he going to Agina's cave? He better be, because... Or is he going up to Zora with a fake flipper?
Where? He's going to Agina.
He's going to Agina. You know what? I don't want to conclude things before we see them. He's going to the desert area, possibly to check the desert ledge, and then we'll see if he wants to do Agina while he's in the area.
God, oh my god, the myth.
Okay, so we'll get Book at some point.
Oh yeah, and you know what? When you say we'll get the book, it means that they can read pedestal.
Okay. Is that useful?
I don't know. Maybe there's an item planted there by someone, maybe one of the runners, or maybe one of the Steam team, or maybe the audience member.
Oh, right.
No, that's quite a lot of people. Yeah, that's quite a lot of people.
You're right. When that's happening, Book does get more attractive. Rambler, you were just here, man.
What? I don't...
Oh, okay, he's farming Zora money.
Yeah,
I had the weirdest sense of deja vu. I was like, is it stream repeating?
Did he just get the book?
Did he forget what he did? Okay, he's gonna go to Zora eventually. I think it's another of those cases would have been faster to run there instead of save and quit. But
yeah. And JP is going up on that mountain right now. He's saving some old man.
Ether. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. We're not at the point where we can check anything yet, but...
Rambler, stop saving and quitting just because you have a screen transition in the overworld to get where you want to go. You're doing more screen transitions coming back from Link's house every time. Please. You're going to give me a very, very tiny aneurysm.
That was a nice fake flipper setup.
Fake flipper. That was good.
That was an MG, but hey, I think, NYRambler, you should have talked more about an MG and do the string transitions.
Oh yeah, because that's a run you actually do in an MG.
He didn't check Hobo.
We're going to skip Hobo.
Yeah.
Well, Hobo takes a long time to get to. If only there was a way to run fast.
But he died. The anti-soft lock measure.
I mean, it's better to die than have your screen scroll forever.
Well, with all the save and quits, he would not have lost much.
This is true.
So maybe that's what he had in mind.
I think he knows about the soft lock protection, at least.
Yeah,
I'd hope.
I'm just laughing a bit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
It's good.
Nice backup.
Right. Paradox hasn't been good to JP so far. $50. Heart piece. Heart.
Nothing at all.
We have 12 hearts, and Paradox Cave was useless.
No, there's just one item left for him on the mountain, and that's Spiral Cave, which is a good location to plant something. Oh, red mail at the Waterfall Ferry.
Ah, yes, red mail is vital to have when you're at 11 hearts.
Yeah, so unless Hammer tries some more fake flippers, I don't expect him to die anymore.
No. Oh, good, he has a water walk set up because he walked out of the waterfall, and he's maintaining it by staying off of the grass. I need to teach Rambler about some dash setups in Zora's area, because God, I need him to just walk in a straight line.
Yeah. Oh my God, the book.
We worked out.
Book on Zora.
Okay.
Did someone please book on Zora and Mitz on Desert Ledge?
Well, I mean, if you place Mitz on Desert Ledge, you kind of force an earlier book into the game. So.
Yeah, but it would be better to put the Mitz in Desert itself, because you're just giving information.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But anyway, maybe someone just placed the book on Zoha and the rest fell itself also. That's pretty exciting, and JP unfortunately got nothing on that mountain.
Yeah, the good news, actually, he did get something. He got money, which is really important in this case.
Yeah, he won't need to farm money, but maybe that mountain is just late in logic. Maybe the lamp and all the flute are like go mode things.
Yeah. Ninban.
Yeah.
Someone's in chat asking what a Plando is.
Oh my God. What's a Plando?
It's
well,
where
normally. Yeah. Go on.
It's where I interrupt Ninban and then he finishes telling the story.
Oh no. Okay, so a Plando is where instead of randomizing the items, you place the items yourself. Now this isn't a full Plando. Not all the items were placed, but the runners each had to place 2 items each in the world, anywhere they want, as long as the game is still winnable. And then the stream team, so that means us, our tracker, Cool Papa Bell, or the streamer, Epic Yashi, placed one. We placed 1 item. We colluded to do something. Then, one member from the audience that was selected randomly, JLO7, placed a final item in the seed. So in total, 6 items were Plando.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And we're pretty sure that someone decided it would be fun to put boots in Lick's house. Because that was fun.
Yeah, that was definitely fun. I think this one is a given, but we don't know which items they placed.
That's right. Oh, Ninban, do you see what JP is doing?
Oh yeah, he's doing the thing. And do you see how stacked Desert is? Because Rambler just found the flute.
Oh, gosh, I only saw the Master Sword. The flute is great, too.
And yeah, JP did my favorite glitch in the game, and I almost didn't pay attention for it, so thank you, JP.
He set it up in Mini Moldorm Cave.
Yeah, that's a great place.
Bridge there. Yeah, and then that way you don't have to walk all the way to Ice Rod. No, JP, you could have kept dashing there.
Yeah, you also need to make him run some dashes, I think.
Yeah. I'm impressed. These guys had like the same dash pattern. I'm just a little sad that it was not great either time. But they're consistent with each other. That matters.
So having already seen the Titan's myths on the desert ledge, JP is obviously going to rush this place as well.
I think it's also the only spot he can go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now that his sequence broke that. Hey, but that means the Death Mountain isn't logic.
Yeah, it is. JP's gonna lose a little bit of time because he is gonna kind of end up doing a double dip, but he's kind of a dungeon behind right now. But
yeah,
I feel like he's been out executing, but getting out routed so far.
Well, we'll see. I don't think he's lost that much time clearing Death Mountain since Rambler will do it very soon as well, I guess. But the interesting thing is probably in the Dark World.
Certainly looks that way at this point. Did JP do escape?
Yeah.
Because I know Rambler... Okay, they both sunk some time into that.
So right now on Dark Death Mountain they have 6 checks that are available. The Twin Super Bunny and the 4 in the Hoodshot Cave. They also can get the information about the Turtle Rock Medallion. Maybe it's Ether, maybe it's something else. And there's all the Dark World that's available for them.
Well, we do have Fire Rod and a sword. I think you just go to Skullwoods.
Yeah, that's also...
Oh, okay, you go to King's Tomb, then you go to Skullwoods.
But what if you don't have Mirror? Oh yeah, you can go just do King's Tomb before...
Exactly, we don't have Mirror. We should do King's Tomb.
Yeah. Or Red Boomerang.
It's a boomerang.
I heard it's magical. So my magic things are good.
I wish it wasn't magical, then it wouldn't sparkle so much.
Why do all magical things have to sparkle?
Listen, I love sparkles. Sparkles are great. I want sparkles on my things, but not when they lag my video games.
Because Rambler activating his flute, will he use it now or will he stay in Kakariko to get in the Dark World?
Huh.
I guess we'll see it after this 5 minutes activation.
I wonder if he's just going to go ahead and do the mountain now. Maybe.
He's floating to 1.
Okay, this is a big point of divergence, because I bet JP is just going to go straight into Village of Outcasts. Because he's done Paradox and stuff. So, if Rambler trains up something good in Dark Death Mountain, JP might not get it. I'm thinking Mirror would be a big thing here.
Yeah, Mirror speeds up the high who Dark Roll does a lot. So that would be like one of the best things to get on Dark Death Mountain. The hammer is also the next big thing they could get.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do without the hammer, so it would take a long time to get back.
Yeah, and there's a lot that it would be faster to do with the hammer in the overworld. But when you don't have it, you're just going to come back. So
Oh,
personally,
JP,
I would just
JP,
go.
that was nice.
Yeah, very nice. Landmola skill. You know what? I'm happy about one thing. They haven't tried to read hints yet. Because in one of these Plando matches, I always read at least one hint because I don't remember that the hints are off.
I mean, it's good that we turn hints off, but I can see why the temptation would be there. I still read the hints by accident when I play combo. Link to the Past Super Metroid, because,
Yeah.
you know, the hints are right there.
I mean, they tell you some good stuff, like
you need a bow to beat Eastern Palace.
Yeah, I never remember about that one. So Hammer will get his nothing and some health in Paradise Cave. While JP is going to activate his flute as well.
Hammer. Where is Hammer going to be?
First chest of song.
Oh god, why? Why? Because someone put it there. That would be a valid reason for it to be there.
Yeah. But I can't wait to see what are the Dark World prizes. It's been 32 minutes, and we don't know that yet. I'm a little bit excited to see these because they give a lot of information about which items may have got placed where.
Yeah.
When you know where are the three pendants, then you know which items can or cannot be on the pedestal.
Well, JP's gonna not show us just yet. He's gonna go check the ped first.
Oh yeah, that's also a good way of knowing what's on pedestal.
And it's a little piece of love. Okay.
Good. So no one did the very obvious thing of sticking something on pedestal.
Huh. Okay, Rambler giving us the map check.
Alright, so green pendant at Swamp Palace and red pendant at Ice. Meanwhile, the 5 and 6 crystals are at Turtle Rock and Skullwoods.
Okay, yeah, go beat Skullwoods, everyone.
Yeah, just go there.
It's,
and JP.
It's there.
JP also saying the exact same thing.
So, I know you said, what if Hammer was in first chest Swamp? We may never even get the mirror for Swamp, if it's a pendant.
Oh yeah. Maybe it was placed in Ganon's Tower.
That would be a convenient way to make sure you just don't have to deal with Swamp Palace. JP's having a pretty... Ooh. He was having a very good mummy room until the mummies went for him.
That's usually what happens. You always have a good mummy room until the mummies get on you.
After he killed the jellies, he needed to come about 3 pixels lower, and it jukes the mummies out in some weird way, where they just won't go for you. It's a really weird setup, and the room makes no sense, but it works, so I'm not questioning it. Rambler's Hookshot Cave is a lot of money.
Yeah, he's going to need it for Zora having the book.
But we already have the book.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, what if Zora sells the second edition?
Yeah, it's oh gosh, oh gosh, it's all the same content. He just switched the chapter orders around and added 2 new charts, so he can charge 500 rupees again.
Yeah, that's what happens every time.
I'm so mad about that joke because it's too real.
Yeah, and we see that Quake is required for both Turtle Rock and Misery Mire.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
oh, look, wait,
yeah,
huh?
right there.
Eyes emoji, eyes emoji.
But not going to enter Mire immediately since he doesn't have the King of Samaria. Now, what if
Reasonable.
it's in Mire?
If it's in Mire and JP put it there, then that's a huge boost for JP, who has taken out Mothula. Got bodied quite a bit by the spikes at the start, but he rallied.
Yeah, he got through pretty well. So that's already 3 crystals for JP.
Yeah, that's a good start. Ramblers in the village. Getting 400 rupees because we need more money.
Well, you need
guess...
that money to play that game. And you need money even later to play the other game.
Yeah, and if he does archery game too, he'll need money for that.
Yeah.
This is just... I think you should just do Skull Woods while you're there, rather than coming south and then having to come back up. Especially because if Hammer turns up in Skull Woods, then you have it for Thieves Town, where you want to have it.
Yeah, it's also that I don't think Hammer should be worried about his health or anything about Skull Woods.
No.
So, yeah.
I mean, even with Red Mail, the spikes still do a full heart of damage, but...
And did you see what JP got in Skull Woods?
I saw he got the cape in the back half.
That's right. And you don't know what the cape means?
It means a lot of things. What are you thinking of? Because I can think of 3 things.
Well, there's one thing I'm thinking of right now that could be pertinent for them. It's how Aganim could be required to get the hammer, since they don't have flippers yet.
Oh man, I think you're right. If Hammer's hiding in the east part of the Dark World, that could mean Aga's logically required. It can't be in the pyramid, because of that 5/6 crystal on Turtle Rock. So there's a... Kern was messing around yesterday and he found a bomb jump to cross the river with fake flippers. I don't think these runners saw it, but I kind of hope they did, because I'd love to see them just bust new tech out. It's really cool. You deboost off the bomb to set up a fake flippers in the river just north of the Pyramid Bridge.
Yeah, I just find a link and put it in the chat right now. Just give me 30 seconds to do that.
But I mean, we've also got boots, so you could just water walk your way across the river as well.
Yeah, but it's faster to do the bomb jump anyway.
Oh yeah, if you know the bomb jump, that's faster. Or maybe the cape is just going to be good for Bumper Cave. JP seems really interested in finding that out, as I am too. $300. We actually have almost 1,000 rupees difference between the runners here. JP's going to close a lot of that when he does the chess game, but wow.
Yeah, but JP doesn't have money to do the chess game, I think. How much does he charge?
Chess is 30 rupees.
Oh, okay. Is it the game that's 80?
Yeah.
And Hamburg got the lamp in Thieves Town. So no more dark rooms.
Aww.
Oh, I'm hearing beeps. No, Hamburg, you're almost out of health. I hope he doesn't die. Since I said earlier that he should not die anymore.
If he dies, it's your fault. Or
I just
his fault for executing. So there's 2 guaranteed hearts down in the basement here. And maybe some from the enemies. I like what JP's doing here. Go ahead, do the shovel game, because you can get back up. And if digging game gives you the hammer, which I've seen happen before, you have so much more peace of mind doing Thieves Town.
Oh yes, especially since Rambler got his small key right now. Now I didn't count items in Thieves Town because I'm not good at maths, but I don't know if there's an item.
Oh come on, you're perfectly good at maths. There's other reasons you weren't counting.
Yeah, but I'm good at statistics. I'm not good at counting up. But
Okay.
we just
JP got tempered.
Yeah, that's nice.
So when I was a kid and I played this game, I always left Thieves Town to get tempered, so that I could have it when I fought blind.
Oh yeah, because
and then I started speedrunning, and then I learned that it doesn't help. Rambler, that's not the blind script.
Yeah, but he's almost on the blind script, but no.
He's going for the Burna edition of the blind script. I think Zora's selling that one.
No, Zora sell the book.
Yeah, with the blind script.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
So that'll get him through, and I didn't actually catch if blind dropped a map or not.
Well, I know one thing is that he didn't get anything useful in Thieves Town itself. And that's the only thing that interests me. Are they getting useful things or not?
The lamp is technically
lamp. But they have the fire rod. Why don't they get so useful?
Alright, Hype Cave, $20.
But I do.
Heart container, $20.
Yeah.
Heart
useful. Oh, something useful.
Samaria. I'm gonna call that useful.
Yeah, and it was not in Meyer.
Even better. Oh, thanks, cool Papa Bell 2282, our fantastic tracker who is able to remind us that Blind had the map. So there's still an item in that Thieves Town big chest.
Yeah, I remember seeing the compass. Ooh. Did someone place hammer?
Alright, JP's gonna drop off the smith here, and
Hammer gonna pick him up.
Yeah. Almost a high five, kind of. And surely Ramblers, or JP's just gonna try the Meyer check now, right?
I hope so. And now that he has the chain, he can actually complete Meyer.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what? He doesn't have the lamp yet since he didn't go in Thieves Town.
So?
I don't know if
he gets to do the dark room.
Yeah. I just hope he doesn't die because I hate it when Aces come down to dying in Meyer, but that's gonna be exciting.
It sucks when that happens for sure, but I think I've watched a black screen while he successfully navigated the Meyer dark room before. So this is worth.
Is it Restore? Yeah, it's a Restore. Okay.
Rambler's probably going to do the same thing.
Yeah, maybe. Doesn't have much else to do. Now that I think about it.
Of the two runners, I'd put Rambler at probably being less willing to do the Meyer dark room, but Rambler's got the flute, so.
I'm thinking that maybe the only options they have left is Meyer or Adenim. Let's say in logic. Going by what they both checked, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for nothing good in Meyer because I want to see them do that bomb jump.
Hmm. Me too. Oh, purple chest.
Oh yeah, purple chest. Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
And
at that
Amber's
point, do you do purple chest, or do you just bite the bullet and do Aga?
because that could very easily be the hammer. So if it's the only thing left you have in logic, when
Oh, hey, there's the hammer.
oh in Meyer.
In Meyer.
Wow,
Huh. All right.
I love it.
I was really excited for a sequence break of Aga.
Well, rip.
Rip that plan. I thought someone was being devious with the hammer placement, and I think the game just dropped it there by accident.
Yeah, I think the best Plandos are done by just the randomizer itself.
Oh, yeah. And JP got the ice rod over in Misery Myers, so that's... Huh.
That's Total Rock.
That's your Turtle Rock care package right there.
The only thing he might want before going in Total Rock is the mirror, because what if something's on the Mimic Cave?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
And yeah, Cool Papabel is saying a thing that I agree with in chat, that Amber could not have placed Hammer in Meyer because he would have got it when he was there.
Unless he's trying to do some weird Galaxy Brain play where he fakes out the entire audience, including the commentators. Yeah, I'm going to agree.
And now they're both in Meyer. So, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's see. We've already got people asking if we're in go mode. Going by maybe, yeah.
I guess we don't need the mirror.
And we don't need the flippers as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in go mode.
Whoa. That...
Like, if we add JP's hammer and Amber's lamp, yeah.
Yeah, Rambler's going to be in go mode when he finishes this dungeon. And JP's...
He is in go mode.
Go mode if he's willing to keep doing dark rooms. And given that he's in one right now and through the hardest part, I'm going to say yes, he's willing to.
Yeah, he did a very good job pretty far so far. And he's almost done with it.
Go mode just kind of snuck up on us here. We went from being 3 items away to, oh, look, there's the cane. Oh, look, there's the hammer, and there's the ice rod.
Yeah.
When you need ice rod for go mode, you don't expect to find it 60 seconds later.
Oh, yeah. And Hammer is also going to find it. Well, I think he's also just searching for his big key, if I'm correct. So. And nice arrow game from JP.
Early Silvers is always just fun. I mean, it's kind of the arrow game.
Yeah, it looks a lot like the arrow game. It's a practice home for the arrow game.
Rambler's not going to the vanilla big key chest. He's going back to the big room, which I think is actually the correct call.
Yeah, he's going to bet the big key right there. Ta-da!
That worked well. Pick a direction, pick a direction. There we go.
Don't bonk,
right.
don't bonk.
Wow, okay.
So I guess GP
really don't die. No, Rambler, you go left and then up and then through the teleporter tile and you get the this is... No, Rambler, you don't have a small key for this. Oh, okay.
Ah, yeah, he didn't take
Left
it
that
earlier.
room without picking this. Okay. I guess that works. That's an odd red around Meyer, but okay.
That's your backup key.
Is that what we mean when we say backup strats? Alright,
So JP is just going to go mode Thieves Town, which
Yeah,
doesn't change
that-
anything.
well, he'll get to skip the big chest that Rambler also got to skip.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't decide to skip the lamp for that 2-second gain.
You know, I kind of hope he does, just because it... I mean, he's going to have to play well at the end of the game if he skips the lamp. There's no question of that.
Yeah.
You can beat GT and Ganon without lamp, but you have to be a bit more careful with your stuff. Especially because we have no bottles, hey?
Yeah, what's up with the bottles? Did sick kid just isn't sick anymore?
I guess. So no bottles, which means no potions. There's no half magic, so... yeah, you'll have to be judicious in the Ganon fight. Rambler's down to 2 hearts, which is what he had when he entered the basement, so it's a good thing he didn't get hit. He should be able to do Vidi fine.
Yeah, Vidi should not take away health from him, and it's a very good fight so far. Perfect arrow game.
Oh, nice timing on that arrow shot, too, to get the big eye just as it popped out. JP getting bullied by the Patrick Stars here. Bullied over and over. There we go. So, Rambler still has to do Skullwoods. JP has to finish Thieves Town where he is right now. And then both runners have to do Pod and Turtle Rock. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think they're going to be pretty in the same spot together going in GT. And he got the lamp.
Ah,
Good play,
okay.
good play, GP.
So at this point, we just have Execution Race on our hands, and it feels like JP's got a bit of a lead right now.
Yeah.
Go Mode Skullwoods is fast, but it's not as fast as doing just the basement and blind in Thieves Town. Of course, ooh, Rambler just got his shield eaten, which will save him a few leg frames.
I think that was intentional. So yeah, going for the no lag strats.
I think the leg frames generated when the picket eats your shield are probably almost making up for the leg frames you save, but it's a cool thing to do.
Yeah, now just watch him get the red shield from the very first chest in Turtle Rock or something.
GP, why are you at the big chest? What can be here that's useful to you? Oh, look
The
at
red chest! The red shield!
I guess that's kind of nice for the blind fight?
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
If he
Sure.
doesn't follow the script, yeah.
Or you could just follow the script.
No, I'm just wondering if GP knows he's in Gomo.
Surely he
Since
does,
he
right?
cheated.
Right? Oh man, I gotta teach Rambler how to do this Mummy Hellway in Skullwoods. That's a fair amount of backtracking he did, lighting things with the lamp to save magic, which works and gets you through the game, but not as fast as JP cleared that room.
Yeah. And with the Temple Sword, having the Fire Heart for the Mozzula fight isn't that nice, because the Fire Heart does Master Sword damage on this fight.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I wish I could find the text in the game in English that says, yeah, just use the fire rod on the moth. It's super effective. Because it's not.
I mean, the Fire Sword
if
is
you
way
have-
more effective.
Yeah, yeah. And even if you're only on Mastered, if you didn't do some weird go beat Thieves Town play first, Master Sword is still just as effective.
Yeah. I wonder where JP is going.
What is he doing?
Okay, he's going to Pod. That's alright.
Why is he
That's-
going to pod this way?
That's not the fastest way, but that's a way.
Oh, I see. He wanted to show off his hammer dash.
Oh yeah, always good to see. Thank you. But just in case you watch bad GP, you could have just floated to 5.
Like Rambler did.
Yeah. Just for this part, do what Rambler did. For other parts, don't necessarily do what Rambler did.
Do exactly the right thing in all screens of the game, and you can beat Zelna's time. Okay. So pod is going to be to search for the big key. Do you go right side first here, or do you just go straight to the middle and the spots with the most chests?
The mirror shield in there.
Okay, you go and get the mirror shield because, and then you do right side because you're forced to.
Yeah. And
So,
and Hamber is gonna get his mirror shield.
we wanted to get rid of shields.
Well, too bad. You got the upgraded form.
I believe the relevant Simpsons quote for that is, "Ha ha."
It was a nice home with the mimics from JP.
I think JP has realized now that he's in go mode, and I feel like he maybe didn't before. The only reason I say that is I just look at how he's moving, and he looks a lot more determined right now.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks in the eyes of his Dragonite.
And it's weird. It's weird to say that, but it's like he's able to stop thinking about where stuff could be, and he can just run through rooms. And when all he has to do is think about running through rooms, that gets a lot faster.
Now, since he only got small keys from all the other chests of Pod, of the front of Pod, he's going to check the vanilla big key chest, which might very well have the big key.
Or it could still be a small key.
Yeah, I'd say it's 50-50 about.
Yeah, either it is or it isn't.
Yeah. So now we're sure it's a small key now. There's no 50-50 bullshit going on.
And Ben, we're not on TGRC0.
Oh shit. Sorry. It's one time, okay?
Yep, first time.
But now we know the big key is in the back, so that's bad. I mean, that's not bad that the big key is in the back, that's just annoying because they want to win go mode as fast as possible.
Yeah. Well, and if it ends up in the dark maze, you can't mirror out of that because we don't have a mirror. The mirror's probably hiding in GT. I'm really wondering if one of the runners put the mirror in GT just to make that happen. I thought JP was setting up a hammer yump there.
Yeah, I just wanted to kill the mini Halmazor guy. He's annoying.
He is. Look at this fabulous cone of light he has. It lets him see the big key when he gets it. This is actually not a terrible spot. He can just go through harmless hellway.
Yeah. For another key.
Oh,
where? Where are you going?
JP. JP, you can push the... JP.
JP, you're in go mode. You don't have to do ice or swamp.
Oh no. Has he mismarked something? Rambler's doing the right thing there. That's
yeah,
good by Rambler.
but the Rambler got lucky, he got a small key there. He very well could not have been a small key.
Yeah. Well, no, if he was counting keys, he would have known that was the last small key in the dungeon.
Yeah. That's right.
But, oh no.
I mean, JP set up his death warp, so at least he's going for the boss.
Yeah, but
I wonder.
I'm worried he's going to go to Ice Palace after this, or go to not Turtle Rock. Yeah.
I mean, NYRambler just got the lead right now because he didn't check all the extra stuff input that JP did.
Yeah, and just based on what we've seen today, I think that if JP treats himself in go mode at this point, he will make up that time against Rambler. But especially when it comes to the Gauntlet and GT. But if he's not treating himself in go mode, then he's going to have bigger problems than just the pod route.
Well, I just hope that he's not going to dip in Ice Palace since he doesn't even have the flippers.
Yeah.
I just hope that if he's going for that play, that he remembers it's not in logic and that he should not be doing it at all.
I mean, that's true. The only real thing in logic at this point is...
It's Janus Tower. Rock and then
Turtle
Janus
Rock,
Tower.
Dark Death Mountain, but also like Pyramid and Catfish, which are a ways out of the way.
Yeah.
This is a very fast seed in general.
Yeah, they got lucky with the go mode at like, what was it? Before 50 minutes in.
About that, yeah. Alright. Rambler takes the boss down. Missed a few silver arrow shots, but you only do one to hit. And JP's going to take on this boss fight also. Huh. I do like JP's choice of weapon there, just going for the spin and 2 slashes is faster than trying to line up silver arrow shots on this boss.
Yeah, and all the menu switching and all that. So let's see, I hope JP just goes to this mountain and do Turtle Rock.
Oh!
Even if he doesn't
Oh,
think
no, this is fine. This is fine. You know what it is?
Oh.
JP hasn't been up to Turtle Rock yet.
Yeah, he might think that.
So he was checking for medallions just in case. Okay, yeah. This isn't so bad. I'm sorry I doubted you, JP.
Yeah, I'm sorry as well.
That's what was going on.
Yeah.
And,
just in case Bombos was required. And
in that context, it totally makes sense. Okay, so Rambler entered Palace of Darkness with about 30 seconds behind, I think. JP is going to be slightly more than that behind going into Turtle Rock. So again, this is going to be an execution fight, but our lead has switched between the 2 dungeons.
And I'm glad we don't have bottles yet, because the execution will really mean.
Yeah. Well, and then there is going to be that thing in GT where, left side, right side can also make a difference.
Yeah, right.
I really hope it doesn't. So Turtle Rock may be go mode, but there's nothing we can skip at the front. We still need to check these chests in case they're holding keys.
Yeah, there's only pretty much the lava chest you can skip if you found the big key before it. But if you don't, then just gotta check it.
And, you can skip the big key chest. It's about... the big chest. It's about 95% odds you can do that safely.
Mm-hmm. Can remember just teach me how to do that short shots thing he did with the lamps? Because I never get it. I always overshoot.
Oh, did he get the torch before he moved south past it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always try to do it and I never succeed. What's going on with this trick?
I think you need to shoot the fire rod slightly earlier than you'd think, which means that it finishes firing early enough that you can still get the hook shot. The other thing is, I've spent a lot of time learning to recognize when I've missed it, so that if I miss it, I just don't hook shot anymore.
Okay, that's interesting. I try that.
I like Rambler's setup with the Samaria block there, so he could hit one of the switches, get on the pigs, and hit the other.
Yeah, that was a very nice setup. He avoided the chain jumps. He took a bit of time to get to the chest itself, which may have cost him a lot of health. But otherwise, that was a good setup.
16 hearts red mail, barely an hour in. What is going on? Come on, game.
Game is free. I mean, looks like GP is going for the same trick, but he got chomped.
Oh no, and then the chomp ate his Samaria beam.
That's why they chain chomps.
Dang it.
Oh, and the BT was in the small chest in the lava room, so that's annoying. That means that blue mode doesn't mean a single thing in Total Rock.
No.
Maybe they won't have to do laser bridge.
Maybe. It's always a possibility. Well, or rather, it's a possibility that they get bailed out. And they only have to do one chest.
Look at this Dratini, it's so cute.
It's so cute, but it was really bad for JP that it sucks when that Pokey gets away from you.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was worth it. I just wanted to see that Dratini.
It's a pretty great Dratini. And where else are we going to see it at this point? Nice use of the hook shot to bring up the block when Rambler's standing on it, giving them those iframes. Doesn't work so well when the roller just beats you up, but...
So the magical boomerang is magical, but it doesn't auto-aim. It doesn't have an aimbot integrated. I'm sorry, Rambler.
It's not the Wind Waker boomerang. How did that thing work?
Well, you just lock onto things, so it's kind of an aimbot.
Yeah, that was the real aimbot.
And then in Twilight Princess, they did the ultimate thing and added a gust of wind to it for some reason.
Yeah, gotta activate dungeons. Oh no!
Oh no,
there's
not
a bottle
a fairy.
with a fairy.
I didn't want to see that. Can you put it back in the chest?
I do hope JP does laser bridge from the top down as well, just because that insurance from the fairy in the bottle is fairly significant.
Hey, are you seeing all the time loss Hammer is getting because he got his shield eaten?
Yeah. No, it's not because he got his shield eaten. It's because he didn't get the hammer or the big chest in Thieves Town, so he only got.
Oh yeah,
shields.
right. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot that you still get an upgraded shield.
Yeah, it's weird, and you kind of forget about that. If the red boomerang is magical, then why can Rambler use it when he's out of magic?
Well, it's the boomerang that's magical. It doesn't use your magic.
Oh,
Link's
okay.
Magic.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so mirror shield's working pretty well for JP here.
And well, that weird thing is is the very annoying spot.
I'm not used to seeing it over there. I don't know how that happened. Oh, JP,
Oof,
be careful.
That's dangerous. He got the ferry, I think.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I mean, if that saves him right there, I'm glad they got a ferry in a bottle.
Yeah, definitely. Oh no.
I think I just something.
That, oh, JP.
I'm sorry.
Like, that block maze is one of those rooms where if you just speed through it, nothing gets in your way. But the longer you spend in it, the more the enemies move around. They can get where you're not expecting them to be, and then you have to fight the Pokey, and it'll bounce and do that to you. I mean, if he hadn't had the fairy in the bottle, JP probably would have taken the safety door. So, fairy's still saving him time, but it didn't do everything. Oh, Rambler is headed over to Ganon's tower. Get some guesses in chat for where you think that big key's going to be. I always guess Bob's chest.
I always guess the 12th chest, because I like that number.
12?
Yeah, I like that number.
Sure.
I don't even know where it is.
Probably rando room.
Yeah, it depends on your health. I don't health the same as everyone else. So, I don't know. And Hammer is going to the right. See, I don't do that. So, I don't even know which number this chest should be. And look,
well, it's a good thing Rambler went right. Oh my god.
Look, the god GT Hope Home.
Absolutely beautiful. Rambler gets to just climb the tower now. I guess a left-right gamble isn't going to matter here.
Yeah, I just hope that JP is also going for this home right now.
Right, Rambler does have a lead, and he's carrying that fairy in a bottle, so he can be a bit more reckless on the climb.
And he's showing it right now with... I don't know how he avoided this last...
Hitboxes are weird, okay?
Bit fire thing, but yeah. GP
Okay.
also going for the god GT out for this seed.
And it's going to be chest 2 for him, but there we go.
Okay, that was swag from Hammer.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Is it faster than just walking through? I'm really curious now. I need to type this.
With the menu, probably not, because you're looking at 2 menus there. One to get the cane out, and then one to go back to the bow, because you need the bow for... You want the bow for Gauntlet, but you already had the bow out for Mimics.
Yeah. Anyway, it was swag, I liked that.
Oh, yeah,
It
it was swag, no question. JP gets to use that mirror shield again here.
Yep. So I really wonder if someone placed Flippers and Mirror, or maybe just one of the two, in GT or something. Because not having Flippers is a rare thing in a seed.
Yeah, I'm really wondering that as well. Even in seeds where the flipper lock dungeons are pendants, you usually just have them show up at some point.
Yeah, I think in most seeds, Flippers lead to at least one item. In most seeds. So not having it at all is a rare thing that can happen.
Okay, JP is in the gauntlet now. Rambler has made it through both Wizard rooms. He is on a roll here.
Yeah, his Landmolars was really good as well. Now let's see how GP does. Landwallers 2.
Ooh, not so great there, missing some arrow shots.
Yeah, well, Rambler also missed some arrow shots.
Okay. The problem with missing shots in Land Mode 2 is it generates so much lag between the silvers and the shooter and the enemies themselves that your timing just gets wrecked from that happening.
You know, do you know a good trick for that Landwallers fight? You just bonk off the top of the home, and that lines you perfectly.
Oh yeah.
If you're doing like something like the NMG Desert Palace strategy.
Yeah.
That lines you up perfectly for that if you bonk from the top.
I have a question for you. How is
Yeah,
Rambler's aim in the Ganon fight?
Who was Rambler's
I
aim?
only ask. Yeah, I only ask because he's down to 6 arrows, which is way more than enough. But it's the kind of thing that if it goes wrong, it goes very wrong.
Well, I just hope for one thing that he doesn't try to shoot more arrows than he needs. Because, you know, when you hit Ganon and he, let's say he's right on the edge of falling down.
Rambler, stop dashing into the bump. There we go.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Okay, so...
Sorry, Ganon and falling down.
Yeah, so when you shoot Ganon and he's right on the edge of the hole, if you shoot him again, it won't do anything. The arrows don't hit him when he's at the edge.
Right.
And I know most people just shoot out of reflex, maybe it will hit him, and some people just know it won't hit him. I hope Rambler isn't that kind of people.
Yeah.
Because if he shoots for nothing when Ganon is on the edge, then he might lose some arrows.
Yeah. I think we got a 3-1-1-1 from Rambler. And as long as he gets 4 arrows to hit, he's fine. It's that question of if he doesn't get all 4, and then he hasn't set up Torch Glitch, I don't know how fast his Silverless is, that's where he could be bleeding time. JP's just about to enter Ega 2, but this is Rambler's to lose at this point if he can execute Ganon well. Execute in both senses of the word.
Well, last start, he got a Sword Slash from the start. But that's what you always do.
That's what you always do. He's not going for the 1-on-1 here. Oh, he's got Ganon sitting in a mean little spot. Unless this world wants him.
He couldn't do the double spin. Because he interrupted Ganon in his warp.
Yeah.
When you walk in Ganon's warp in the first phase, he just stops there.
And then he faces downward, which is a nice little cue so that you know he's facing the wrong way. Rambler, bats are hecking you up here.
And he still got a fairy.
He does, but, you know, that fairy cutscene takes a lot of time.
And we're seeing it right now. Yeah, you're right, it takes a lot of time.
It's faster than dying, no question, but it's not great. Rambler's into phase 3. Let's see how JP can do. If JP gets the 1-on-1, that is sometime made up, but this is still Rambler's.
So both on Ganon fight, this is pretty exciting.
It ended up being very close. I guess that's what happens when huge portions of the world are blocked off and then Meyer gives you your go mode.
So let's say, I think JP just finished with phase 2. Yeah, not Ganon. Ambrose Ganon is going in phase 4.
Oh yes, we got those silver arrows. They were great. Alright, Rambler gets that hit, doesn't get Torch Glitch. Torch Glitch is not necessary. You don't need it if you got silvers, as long as you can make those silvers land.
He doesn't overshoot, so that's good. He doesn't overshoot. But he's losing time to lightning bolt torches.
JP is almost done with phase 3 right now. But there's the other 2 hits from Rambler. Nicely done.
Alright. Very well done.
Oh, this really came down to the wire. JP's very close behind.
Let's see. I think he's 1 shot left. Maybe 2. Let's just say
not totally sure.
Yeah.
There we go. It was indeed one left.
All right. So very close and good race from these two runners. Okay, so Rambler finished with 1 hour, 19 minutes and 54 seconds, while JP finished with 1 hour, 20 minutes, 20 seconds. So less than a minute difference. GG's.
26 seconds. Good work to both these guys. That was that was crazy.
Yeah.
So many things on either side.
Very fast race. So almost sub 120 for both is very good, but so close as well.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get these guys into chat. My favorite part of the race was when they found the items and did the things.
It looks like we got Rambler with us.
Hey, GG's.
Yo, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, God.
GG.
So you just typed something in chat that I see. You had a feeling it was close to even with your dumb. What was your dumb that you're thinking of?
The dumb I was thinking of was dying while fake flippering.
Oh yeah, that was
Alright, but you went back for it.
At least a minute and a half.
At least you went back for it right away.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, was it the only thing
to have something at that point, so.
One at a time, guys.
Yeah. No, my thought was I knew Zora had to have something, so I knew I had to go back right away no matter what, because I knew it was either going to be either lamp or book.
Yeah, that's right. After I didn't escape, Zora was the only thing in logic.
Because I was hoping that JP would have... My hoping was that he went to the mountain and had wound up having to double dip, checking the mountain, like logic break up there, whereas I like to not logic break the mountain for reasons. Especially when I saw Times Mitts on the desert ledge.
Well, you know what? That's exactly what JP did. He sequence broke the mountain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something JP likes to do. I know that.
Yeah. So, I have a question.
Okay.
It's a 2-part question.
Okay.
The 2 parts are, what was the first item that you placed? And what was the second item that you placed?
Alright, so I placed the boots in Link's house because I always like to go fast.
I am shocked. Absolutely shocked.
And the second item I placed was the silvers in Chicken Hut because JP is much better than me at silverless Ganon, so I wanted to make sure the silvers were somewhere relatively easy to get.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I have another question that came up from this last bout. Did you realize how low you were on arrows going in Ganon?
Did I realize what?
You had a low amount of arrows going in the Ganon fight. Did you realize?
Did I realize I had?
You only had 6.
Oh, hard.
You only had 6 arrows.
6
arrows.
Arrows. Oh yeah, I did notice that. Yes, I did notice that.
Okay.
That's why I was trying to be a little conservative with the Moldorm, but I decided with the Landmo. But I knew I was low on arrows. I knew I was low on arrows once I got to the Mimic Room. So I was like, all right, usually I would just like fire silvers like they were going out of style in Gauntlet, but I decided to save some a little bit and use the sword a little more.
Yeah, because we're just worried that some missed shots could have easily inverted the race.
Yeah. Yeah. The items were, there were some troll items. There was a bunch of them. I mean, the double combination of Book at Zora leading to Mitts in Desert, that also had Flute in Desert, and then the 2 items in Mire were just all my guesses, I would guess. Hookshot and Ice Rod Cave also is something I would consider, because that's a place that not a lot of people like to check.
I hope we can get JP in here so he can tell us what he placed soon.
Yeah, it looks like he might be joining us. I know that the Mire was so stacked and so unexpected that we just kind of didn't notice it was go mode until you guys were almost done the dungeon, and then we were like, hang on. Yeah, I guess that is.
Yeah, I went into there. I just went in there. I was thinking, all right, let's just keep getting items, and then because I found Samara had sent me right to Meyer, and when I went in there, I was like, all right, let's see what we can find here. And I found hammer. I was like, all right, that's good. Now I can do pod. And then when I found ice rod, I paused going down because I was like, all right, the big key can't be here. Let's check again. And then I double checked again. And I was like, wait, both ice and swamp are pendants. I don't need flippers or mirror. This is go mode.
Mm-hmm. And we're joined by BrewersFanJP. GG's on that very close race.
Yeah, thanks.
So Rambler's already spilled the beans on the boots and the silver arrows placement. What did you put in this game? Because I have no idea.
I put the bow in Mini Moldorm Cave and the hookshot in Ice Rod Cave.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Nice picks. That is sure that the early game was stacked.
Incredibly stacked. I see JLo in chat is telling us that his audience pick was the flute being in Desert Palace.
So
You guys
that's
can
why
thank
it was so stacked.
well, the flute on Desert Palace combined with the book, the mitts on Desert Ledge, it was a double whammy. That book you need a book to get into that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
let's not forget the Master Sword also in Desert.
Yeah. And what was you guys pick? The staff.
We went back and forth on what we wanted to do. We weren't sure if we wanted something nice or something mean, and we were going to do Boots in Link's house, and then you fairly publicly said, "I'm going to put Boots in Link's house," so we didn't get to do
I
that.
love putting boots in Link's house.
So Ninban, you want to tell them?
Yeah, so we didn't want it to go down on the GT hard. We wanted it to be on execution, so we put the GTB key in the Hope Home,
That's awesome.
which you both went into immediately. So that was perfect.
And then the small key was also in chest there, so we didn't have to go to the left side to find a key over there, and just went straight upstairs. That's awesome.
Yeah, the small key was a fluke. We were just like, "Oh, hey, great, that's there too."
Yeah, so like I was going to GTA, I was like, all right, I mean, I need a lot of luck for this to be a sub 120, and then sure enough, I got all the luck. Wow, that was great. 123 collection rate.
I mean,
And with 16 hearts, too.
with a lot of the placements, I feel like everyone was conspiring to make this something of a jet seed or a very fast seed. And then the game itself helped pretty strongly.
Yeah, the game.
We in the booth were thinking that someone must have put flippers in GT on purpose to force those pendants. Because, we never saw anyone have any need to go near Ice Palace or Swamp. But
Yeah.
apparently that just happens.
Yeah. I guess the randomizer was more trolling than anyone else by putting the hammer and ice rod in Meyer.
Yeah, I
Trolling
was thinking at least somebody had planted the hammer in Meyer.
Yeah, get into go mode pod with that, like podless go mode podless mirrorless go mode pod, whatever I'm saying. I'm rambling on. That's why I'm calling rambling. But you know what I'm getting at. The mirrorless pod while in go mode is definitely a route that's very interesting, and one that I've never done before, but it was interesting. Anyway, thanks everybody for the comms. Little delay, but I guess the fast seed made up for it. We finished in 2 hours.
Yeah, well, and hey, thanks for putting on this race so we could show up and say some things. I don't know if you watched this back. There's a few things I called out that I want to teach you, and I am up for that in the future.
Yeah, I need a lot more learning to do.
So Arthrider, who has the seed and the spoiler log as well, is just telling us that flippers were indeed in GT. In
There you go.
Dark Magician.
And where's the mirror?
In Ice.
Oh god. Wait. So if this isn't all done to see, the game wanted you to go into GT, get the flippers to get the mirror out of ice. Okay.
It's a good thing you guys picked Defeat Cannon.
We are doing all done for our second race, so maybe, that'll be a way to troll us.
That'll be fun. Have you guys picked a time for that?
Not yet. Probably next weekend, because it's hard for us to... His time to start races is usually, for weekdays, is usually when I'm, trying to go to bed.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. For future races in this tournament, there's stuff going on today. Some guy called Minban is racing against Jay Chalk in, 45 minutes?
Pretty much, yeah. We're doing an Animizer race.
Ooh. I'm gonna have that in the background. And then we've got races at 7 and 8 tonight. Those are Eastern time. I guess both on here on Channel 0. So tune into that, including a race from our very own audience participant, JLo7. He's doing Atomizer as well.
Oh my. Is it one hit KO? Is it the one haze that's one hit KO on the schedule? Or is that one later?
The Oko one looks like it's on Monday night.
Alright, so if you don't want to sleep Monday night, you should definitely tune up to Bressingham and SAGTG one hit KO race.
Oh, that'll be fun too. Alright. I've got nothing else to say. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the tournament.